Hello everyone, it's me again, Anja, and this is my fifth video that I am publishing on this YouTube channel that I created. It is currently January 1st, 2026, so Happy New Year everyone! This is the first video that I record on the new year, but it is not the first video that I publish in the new year, because today I published my first bass cover for Brian Storm by Arctic Monkeys. So if you like the music and you are interested in that, you can go check that out now. Well, after you finish this video, of course. Feel free to leave any suggestions about songs that you want me to play in the comments, so that I read all comments, so that I will do my very best to try to get to that. But this video is about my New Year's resolutions. I figured that by talking about them out loud, or well, to the camera, I could maybe think about them and see if they are realistic, if they are feasible, and if they are just nice things to aim for in the new year. So I have my list right here, starting off with getting promoted. What I mean by that is that I would like to pass my so-called probation period at my job, which roughly corresponds to the first 6 months there, that I've spent working there. So we should know about this by the end of April, maybe the beginning of May. So it makes me nervous, of course, because I have to perform well so that the company decides to keep me and I decide to continue working for them. And I do want to work for them. I like my job quite a lot, and it would be great if I could keep it. Because, well, I mean, money is important, and uh, the fact that having money kind of makes the rest of the resolutions more achievable. So that's a good place to start. I feel like I'm very motivated, but I hope I can keep it up the whole year. So yeah, number two is to buy a chest. I also have to explain what I mean by this. So my roommate and I agreed that the last room in our apartment that we will furnish is this entrance hallway of sorts that is like once you enter through the main door, you have this hallway, and in the hallway are doors to the rest of the rooms in the place. So the living room, the kitchen, the bathrooms, and our rooms, and all of which have more functional purposes. So we are furnishing those first and then the hallway. So by the time we finish furnishing this hallway, it would mean that everything else in the apartment is also furnished, and therefore we can consider the apartment to be fully furnished. And the last piece of furniture that we want to buy for this hallway would be a chest to store shoes, winter jackets. I don't know, but it looks cool. Chests look cool, and I really want to own one. So once we buy this chest, we can consider the apartment complete. So I guess that would basically be the resolution to finish furnishing the apartment. So yeah, number three is to adopt a cat. Yeah, I have always wanted to own a cat. For someone who likes cats so much, I have never owned one. I have only ever owned dogs. So it would be really great if I could adopt a cat. It's something I want to do by myself, raise them, take care of them. But of course, in order to have a place that's appropriate for a pet, I first have to get the place in order and be appropriate for me, so that I can care for the pet. So this is why I'm kind of placing this after the furnishing of the apartment. Hopefully, it all works out, and because there's also preparations that you have to do here in Germany before you adopt a cat. For example, windows. In Germany, we have these tilt windows, and cats can get stuck there, and it is very, very dangerous for them. So you have to kind of prepare the apartment, or the place, so that the cat can be safe. I would really like if the cat could live a happy life in my place and with me as their owner. So yeah, number four is to start estrogen. Yeah, I would really like to start hormone replacement therapy sometime this year. It sounds like a feasible time frame in order to achieve this. I have already taken steps in this direction ever since last year, but I still need time. It's basically I need to fulfill a certain number of hours or sessions in therapy before I get that therapy professional gives me a letter that's saying, yes, this person is transgender. This person would greatly benefit from having their body reaffirm their identity. And by taking hormones. So that, yes, that is what I want. I would very much like it if my body reassured my identity. So I would really like to go in that direction. And it so far it seems to be going pretty well. So yeah, but I need time to do that. Um, Number five is to read more. That I feel like this is a pretty typical resolution for people at New Year's, like, oh yeah, I want to read more, but then they don't get to it. And I want to be the girl that gets to it. I would like to read more because I know that I like reading, and I buy books that I know that I will like. As for example, I showed you guys I bought the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I know that I will enjoy the story, and it will also help me practice my German and lower my screen time. And so I really want to actually set the time aside to do these things because it will bring me happiness. And as for how to quantify this exactly, I feel like maybe reading 6 books this year would be great. Um, Now that I have a bookshelf to keep them as well, it would be great. So roughly 1 book every 2 months. I feel like that's very doable, uh, especially considering all the other things that I want to get to this year. Yeah, that's the goal. Read more books. Number five, no, number six is to be kinder. I would like to be a kinder person. Not that I am not kind already. I just sometimes there is when I interact with people, I feel like some certain sense of ambiguity between whether, oh, maybe was I a little rude to this person on accident, or oh, I'm not sure if I'm um, communicating my emotions very well. I guess that would be a better goal to just be more aware of my emotions because sometimes I struggle to communicate them, or I feel like maybe my body language or my gestures, my facial expressions, so yes, my body language, I feel like it doesn't correlate very well to what I'm actually feeling or my tone of voice. So I don't want people to misunderstand what I am saying to them and how I am saying it to them, and maybe thinking that I am more rude or more stubborn than usual. So yeah, that's basically it. But that one's kind of carrying over from the previous year. It's just something I think it's very much worth working on all the time in order to just make me a better person. And yeah, so that I can continue building very meaningful relationships. So I think that wraps up the list. I think it's pretty thorough, and I'm quite happy with it. So I really hope I can continue committing to this YouTube channel because it would be really cool for both me and you guys to see the progress that I make for these resolutions. Um, Again, so far it's been pretty good, but we'll have to see how it changes once I start working because less time, and also maybe I just won't feel up to doing several takes of this until I'm get one that I'm happy with. But yeah, that has been my list of resolutions. Once again, happy new year, everyone. Thanks for all the people that are already supporting and watching my journey. It means a lot to me. But yeah, that's I think all I wanted to say. My banks look so weird on camera. I don't know why. I have a mirror in front of me and they look fine, but I don't know why it looks like I have way less hair on camera. Same thing with my makeup actually. Like it looks a lot less, it's a lot less visible on camera. I don't know why. Or like I try to take a cute picture of myself and you can barely see my eyeliner and you can barely see my blush. Um I don't know. I think cameras just suck. I wish you guys could see me as I am in person, but this is the next best thing. But anyway, again, thanks for all the support. I will see you all in the next video.